Wrong side, wrong procedure, even the wrong patient. They're the kind of medical mistakes you think could never happen, but they do. And across Florida, wrong way surgeries are on the rise. Contact 5 investigator Katie LaGrone shines the light on this little-known problem, and only she discovers the state's deliberate attempt to keep it that way.
This is what I was afraid of, like reliving everything.
Shannon Potts will never let go of mother's guilt.
Maybe I should have gone with someone else, and it wouldn't have happened.
6 years ago, she agreed to let a Naples surgeon repair her son's hernia, only to learn the doctor also removed a portion of her 19-month-old's testicle.
Like it was my fault, like I chose that surgeon.
That's not fair.
Judy Wood will likely never walk again after her attorneys claimed a Lakeland doctor improperly placed a stent in her artery.
Oh, dear God.
They are among the rare but growing number of Florida patients victim to so-called wrong site procedures, medical mistakes considered among the most serious in Florida.
Just totally unacceptable.
This summer, Dr. Jimmy Orr, a Fort Myers oncologist and member of the state's medical board, made a public plea after the board slapped yet another doctor with a fine for operating on the wrong side of a patient.
The issues around wrong side surgeries continue to plague the state.
We found since 2012, Florida has logged some 315 wrong site incidents. Facilities are required to report them.
I think patients have to be concerned about this.
This year, Orr expects discipline numbers to reach a 4-year high.
We have a problem.
A problem we discovered the state doesn't want you to know about. Less than half of wrong site incidents end in discipline. No punishment means no public record.
Shouldn't the public know more about these?
We as consumers have a right to know what the failure rates are.
Dr. Jay Wolfson is a medical ethicist and doctor at the University of South Florida.
When those things happen, it's important for all of us to know that they did. It will help us all become part of an informed, active community rather than wondering what's going to happen next.
In states like Minnesota, Washington, and Texas, consumers can search for wrong site incidents by facility. Florida hosts nothing more than a quarterly number of incidents in an obscure place on a state website.
Hi, honey. I love you, baby.
Judy and her husband have adjusted to their new reality.
He's a pretty easygoing child.
Shannon's son, now 9, is thriving.
I just don't want him to think that he's any different than any other child.
But the future, unknown for these families, and the statewide problem, some say, is barreling down the wrong side of right.
It's not going to go away from our standpoint. We're not going to say this is okay.
Stopping wrong site surgeries is so top of mind right now, the state medical board has created a committee to focus on solving this problem. As for your access to these mistakes, the state agency that tracks the numbers says the reports are confidential under Florida law. And unless lawmakers change that, details about wrong site surgeries in Florida will largely remain secret. Katie LaGrone, WPTV News, Channel 5.
Now, to find out where wrong site incidents have led to doctor discipline here in Florida, we've created a special map on WPTV.com. You'll be able to click on the blue markers right here to learn more about those incidents and all the doctors involved.